Hello, happy Halloween, Gemini. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to your reading. This is a bonus reading. I did a poll earlier and you guys said that you wanted to hear about what's going on between now and the end of the year for you guys. So this reading will cover now, November and December. Okay, I'm gonna dive in. Let's see what's going on for you guys, Gemini. I do have a lot of cards for you here, so let's work through them. All right, let's see. Already, I'm not ready, but apparently Spirit is. Let's go. We have two cards and two beautiful cards. Let me move these out the way. You have Angel of Love here, and you also have you also have cornucopia. So this is about an abundance for you guys. The number 11 could be about wish fulfillment. All right, an angel of love. Maybe you guys are just having an abundance of love between now and December. Okay, so already this is incredible. You guys are healing your heart space. All right, healing what you believe you are deserving of. That's changing if you've had any negative beliefs. All right, in regards to your heart space, in regards to your love life, in regards to what you are worthy of, that's all changing. All right, you're getting an abundance here moving forward, which is great. Expect good luck. That's what it feels like. It feels like some good luck. Well, they're changing that. It's not good luck. This is what you're deserving of. So it's not just because you're lucky. It's not that. It's because you're worthy. All right, let's see. For Gemini, please. Yeah, the color green is really standing out. I'm not saying it because we have it all here. But also because it's the heart chakra and we have it here, the heart and the green and Cancer energy, okay, which is all about the home. All right, mother wounds. If you guys have struggled with mother wounds, Gemini, then this is something that you are healing. Desire, like all of a sudden I feel very peaceful and grounded, and maybe you guys are gonna connect with Mother Earth. That's what I'm feeling. You guys could be planting new things. You guys could actually have, the green fingers, as they say. So you might have a gift for gardening or anything connected with nature. They're saying you will be naturally skilled at, for some of you. I don't know if you guys have like earthy energy in your chart, but I'm picking up on very earthy energy. It might just be the energy between now and the next few months for you. But number 3 is about desire. All right, it says desire here with the cosletus, if that's what you say it. The moon here as well. Again, very strong Cancerian energy here coming up in your reading, Gemini. Some of you could be on the cusp. I know it's your neighbor sign. All right, what other cards do I want to get for you first of all? I think that's it. Is that it? Yes, I will go into the tarot, then we'll pull the rest out afterwards. But this feels good already. Some of you, what your heart desires, you will manifest, but it's because you're coming from a very clear place internally, okay? Let's dive in. Let's see what's going on in your present energy. All right, for Gemini, 6 of Wands, success. This is about victory after some chaos, after the war, after conflict for some of you guys. So if you have been going through a very difficult time, you are kind of coming out of that energy now, which is beautiful. The 6 of Wands in this deck is like a marriage here. So some of you could be having some sort of celebrations or parties around this time. 9 of Wands as well. So even though you're reaching some sort of victory, the 9 of Wands is sometimes like, this is a wounded warrior, so you guys are definitely feeling quite wounded. But as you can see here, this person in the card here is ready. He's been through some chaos already. You're feeling very strong at this time or in the near future for you guys, because this is coming up in your present energy. So if it's not now, it will be very soon. There is this push with this last fight with that 9 of Wands. So whatever it is, this victory that you're getting might lead towards some sort of confidence or courage that's going to come through, and you are going to finish a cycle out, whatever that is. I will clarify this for you. Let's just get one more for your present energy for Gemini. 5 of Wands. I think they're already trying to show up what that is, because the way it landed is like this. And it landed on top of that card. So we will take it as that. As a clarifier then. Sure, Spirit is again that conflict. Some of you might end up being in a conflict around this time, but the 9 of Wands is saying either that conflict is something that's coming your way. You're ready for it. You will be fighting your ground with that. Standing your ground with that, sorry. The 5 of Wands is kind of showing up as a little bit of that, like a tornado. There's a storm warning. And I don't just mean with your weather. I don't mean that, unless it is, who knows. But I mean it more of a sense, it's like a hypothetical thing. I'm seeing a bit of like a storm coming into your world, in your present situation. I think you already can see it coming. As you can see, the Nine of Wands has already built his barrier. You've already built the barrier. You already know something is coming in. But because you've already been victorious in the past, I think that you are kind of standing your ground, and you are kind of recognizing that either way you are going to be victorious. Like, I don't know, this is some self-belief coming in. Let's just get one more for your present energy. Three of Cups, that's celebration. Six of Pentacles as well is about fairness. It is about, you know, karma in the end. It's the balancing of the scales. Six of Pentacles says where you put your energy, it will grow back. All right, so some of you are getting some victory in regards to where you've put your time and energy. So if you've been dealing with conflict, if you have been dealing with not just arguments and disputes, it could just be really busy times that you see coming. You will deal with that. You're going to deal with a lot of stuff that comes up, but you are going to do it successfully. And this says here that you'll be celebrating something very soon, whether it's reconciliation and fairness happening between you and somebody, or whether it is just, you know, you getting your due rewards after everything has happened for you. I think you guys have been through it recently. They're really showing here that you've been through a lot. All right. Let's clarify that Nine of Wands and Five of Wands. Eight of Cups and the Nine of Cups. Some of you are walking away from something that is really unfulfilling for you, and you're walking into something else, whether it's something that is just super conflicting, competitive. All right, you feel very different to those around you, or to somebody around you, or to the situation that's going on. It feels like maybe you went into something and just so much chaos happened. So now you're finally walking away from it to walk into wish fulfillment, all right? Nine of Wands is close to the 10, you know, so he's ready to push to end a cycle and begin a new one. And it feels like you will be emotionally fulfilled. You will get wish fulfillment with something here once you deal with the situation accordingly. For some of you, you will be walking away from something that is just not emotionally fulfilling for you anymore. Some of you, this could be a work environment. But again, I see victory here, which is lovely to see. Six of Pentacles and Three of Cups is a very good card. All right. In November, let's see what's going on for you guys in November. Let's get one more or three more. We're just taking all the cards that Spirit shows, so why not? You have the Hermit coming up in November. Definitely a time of isolation. Maybe you'll be spending some time alone. Maybe you'll just be feeling a little bit alone, even if you have people around you, you know, those times. The Hermit is about reflection, introspection. It's about really looking at things and analyzing it and looking at it from a really mature, wise perspective. This again tells me you've been through a lot. You guys are an old soul. You are very wise for your age, whatever that might be. All right, you know a lot. You're very wise, not just knowledgeable. You're wise. But around November, I am sensing a little bit of like, I am picking up a bit of loneliness, but I'm just going to quickly clarify that. Six of Cups, oh. Nine of Swords and the Four of Wands. Yes, I think loneliness only because some of you might be missing some people. The Six of Cups, you might be missing how things were in the past. You could be reminiscing just on who you used to be, how things used to be, how simple things may have been before, or maybe you are just looking at situations where some of you, I feel like there are some regrets, I'll be honest. Especially maybe for some of you in terms of a relationship, whether it's the person, you know. Nine of Swords with a Four of Wands coming up like this is almost like you're being haunted by some memories in the month of November. The Hermit here though, Six of Cups, some of you might just be feeling so nostalgic. I don't know if it's a choice you guys are making because of this certain mindset you're stepping into with the Hermit, where you're really feeling like introspective and reflective. Might just be a whole part of it, but there are some things that you are kind of regretting. She's kind of looking and she's either like, you know, whether you, it's hard to understand what exactly you're regretting. So I guess it's different for everybody if it's not so clear. For some of you, you might be missing somebody. You know, it could be the good times that you just wish, you know, you could go through again. Or for some of you, it's the person. You're like, damn, why do I accept that, you know? Four of Wands just speak of like milestones. Some of you might be reflecting on certain like events, certain milestones. Some of you, there could be a specific date happening in November that is like a memory for you. So whether it's like an anniversary of something or whatever. November does feel like there is something to do with the past around this time. You also have, in the month of November, you have the Four of Cups, feeling a bit jaded, a bit emotional. This card's coming through today is quite like emotional. It's not usually, it's like feeling jaded and bored and, you know, rejecting offers that come through, or not really seeing the offers that come through because you're so like zoned out, you know. You do with the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. Like, I think you're so stumped in November based on something here. And again, it could be the past energy that's zapping your vibes, to be honest. You do the Knight of Pentacles and a King of Wands though. So Gemini, again, this could be a person, but this actually feels like you, so that's how I'm going to take it. I do believe that your energy, maybe by the end of the month or at some point during the month, you are going to just slowly but surely move forward with a plan or an idea that you have, because the King of Wands is very good with ambition and with knowledge and with ideas. You guys could be quite creative. Fiery energy coming through here. There's some ambition, but the path that you take going there is slow and steady. Okay, so by the end of the month, it looks good, but it does feel like there's a lot of nostalgia and emotionally some discontent, I'll be honest. Clarify the Four of Cups, please, for Gemini. Six of Swords. So again, like, it does feel like the offer is coming through as some sort of trip or travel, or again, just moving forward away from something. It feels like whatever this Three of Cups is, you will be able to move past it. We have the Two of Pentacles as well. I forgot that this came out for you. So you're juggling a lot of things. I think it's the past and the future. I think in the present, in November, how you'll be feeling in November with the Four of Cups and the Six of Swords is like, it's just like a little bit like in the in-between world, you know. It's like you have this very strong memories of the past. You don't exactly, maybe you do know where you want to go moving forward, but it's like, it's not motivating enough, only because it's like you can't see it just yet. You know, it feels like you're in a little, like, in a gray area. Does that make sense? In a gray area. Things are neither one thing or another, if that makes sense to you. But with the Six of Swords, you do the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So you will be moving towards a lot more stability, like more stability, maybe a new home, new investment, maybe new money. All right, with the Two of Pentacles again, this feels like you are juggling ideas or some things to build yourself up. Let's just clarify that Hermit one more. Ace of Cups is to do with your love life. It's to do with your love for self, maybe. Again, we have the Temperance, which can be about harmony. So despite this reflection of the past, and we have the Justice card here, there will be like there'll be a karma coming back around for you. So whatever this was in the past, things that we are kind of reminiscing on and, you know, can't help but reminisce on, you will be reflective and you are going to come to terms with something in the month of November. Whether this is reconciliation, some of you it could be a new beginning, and Temperance can be a reconciliation, but for some of you this is really about like patience and learning how to love yourself, okay, and not blame yourself for things that happened, or, you know, to let go of that guilt for some of you, whether it's guilt for self or whatever. It just feels like you're really coming to a very peaceful conclusion after the nightmares, after the, you know, reflection. You will come to a very good point where you start fresh. All right, in December for Gemini, Knight of Cups, again, emotionally definitely feeling better, feeling a little bit more open to being vulnerable in December. You also have the Nine of Pentacles, so again, that beautiful independence is coming through. Financially, I do see some improvements in December, which is good. You guys could be getting a bonus, or again, it could just be something that happens in your workspace, or maybe you've saved up a lot in December. All right, for December for Gemini, Hanged Man reverse. Interesting. This is telling me that you might still be observing, and you are going to be ready and freed to move forward, which is interesting happening in December, because it feels like you will move that forward probably around the new year time. So the Hanged Man feels like you've seen something for what it is. Like, it's time to move forward. You've observed enough. It's now time to take action on your intuition. Let's clarify the Knight of Cups for you guys. Could be a romantic offer coming in December. Could be that you guys are feeling a little bit more emotionally stable to move forward with that, whether it's to date, whether it is to bring a lot of romance into your life, whatever that means, to accept romance into your life, whatever. Let's clarify the Knight of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. Some of you is just kind of just putting yourself out there. The Wheel of Fortune is kind of the unexpected. It's kind of fate. So for a lot of you, you are kind of stepping into that vulnerable zone. You can see him going into the water here. And I always see the water as something we kind of don't want to go through. No one wants to go through water to get to the other side. You know, you get all wet and it's just all annoying. And it may mean to be vulnerable. You don't know what's in there. But the Wheel of Fortune feels like you guys are trusting a lot more in the divine in the month of December, especially with your love life, especially with things that mean a lot to you. For some of you, this could even just mean, again, just going outside your comfort zone and going through those emotions of anxiety or worry or what ifs. And you're trusting in the universe, which is very interesting. And it does feel very rewarding for you. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune, High Priestess, and the Emperor. This may mean, again, like maybe doing your own thing, starting your own business, or just taking control of your life. This feels like on a very subconscious level, you know what you need to do moving forward and you will just take action upon it. All right, Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. So again, financially and career life looks incredible. If you are building skills or learning new things, then this is a really good combination of cards for really seeing the fruits of your labor come to life around that time. Whatever you're putting work and energy into, even if it's just like fitness, for example, whatever it is, Gemini, looks amazing. We have the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Swords coming through as well. I don't know what this is coming through. I'm supposed to be clarifying the Hanged Man. But the Queen of Swords and Ace of Swords is good because this feels like you are speaking your mind. Gemini, you're not afraid of, you know, speaking your truth, which is amazing. And if that is clarifying the Hanged Man reverse, then again, you have seen and observed how you feel, what you have perceived in this stuck state with the Hanged Man, reflective state, intuitive state, feeling stuck maybe, or putting yourself in a position to just observe and not take action. You will be taking action and you will speak up and you will have a victorious new beginning with this new mindset that you have learned and observed. All right, so it does look really good for you guys. Things are moving forward for you. Let's get you some more tarot. Let's get you some more oracles, should I say. All right, please, for Gemini for this week. Not for the week, for the next few months. Please, Spirit, for the next few months for Gemini. A change in the wind. I think it was Taurus who had this, or was it Aries? Who knows? A change in the wind is, again, like you are releasing something that has been slowing you down, and you probably are going to be changing directions as well, or either or. Okay, Gemini? A change in the wind is a change in direction. Something different is happening here, and that's what's causing difference and change to happen in your life. So, change in the wind. This card also tells me that you're going to be changing as well, which I think you already know that. We have Wasp Spirit, and this says sometimes life stings, and that's true. And we have Scarab Beetle Spirit that says magic works through you. So it's through our difficult times that we really understand like just how much magic we have, but it's only in the healing stages. You know, when we go through crap, it's very easy to just go and like feel like, why on earth is this happening to me? Which is valid questions. But usually it's in the healing stage that we really learn and understand that, okay, now we get it. That's why it happened to me. It doesn't justify anyone's behavior. It doesn't justify going through bad things either. It still has like crap going through crappy situations. But you have victory. And we learn something each time, whether it's about certain people we should avoid, whether it's certain things that we should have done that we didn't, because certain virtues that we had, so we're changing those. You know, it's like certain boundaries, whatever it is. All right, we do learn things, even if it's just that people are crap. All right. V, victory in some endeavor coming from you. Again, karma, scales, keep your life in balance. They're asking you. We have Lily, spiritual love. So you do have some spiritual love coming through. We have hammock, take a vacation, either physically or mentally. We also have some of these decks I want to pull out for you guys as well. For Gemini, please. Impasse. So that's something blocking your way. What is it that's blocking your way? Is it a certain thing that's stopping yourself? A certain question that always pops up whenever you want to go in a certain direction? right? Whether it's a person, is there somebody who's constantly blocking your path? Is there a certain fear that's constantly blocking your path? I think you are discovering what that is now. All right. So Gemini, very empowering end of the year, I will be honest. I hope you guys have a very happy Halloween. Hope you have an incredible day. Let me know down below what you guys are doing today. I send you my love and I wish you guys all the best. All right.